Maturity. That place everyone thinks they've reached just because they pay the electric bill. Welcome to this episode of 277 Broadcast, where growing up isn't about paying bills or organizing your life in Excel. It's about waking up to who you really are, even when it hurts, and choosing to move forward anyway. They say maturity comes with age. Sure, so do grey hairs, back pain, and the increasing desire to be left alone. But aging is not the same as growing. And if social media has taught us anything, it's that many people confuse maturity with survival under pressure. Some think maturity is having a color-coded calendar, a mortgage, or debt spread out over 6 credit cards. That's not maturity. That's chronic stress with a LinkedIn account. Maturity is something else. It's quieter, harder to fake, and much more uncomfortable. Biological maturity is automatic. Whether you meditate or not, you'll still end up with wrinkles and sore knees. But existential maturity, social responsibility, the awareness that we're just grains drifting in the ocean of collective sand, that one's optional. It doesn't come with birthdays. It comes from choosing awareness over avoidance. It comes from asking, not where you're going, but where you're starting from. And most people don't know. They keep saying, I want to be happy. But they haven't realized that happiness is not a state of being, even if we use the verb to be to describe it. To grow, you need to face reality without numbing it. No booze to be social, no sugar to soothe heartbreak, no spirituality filtered through soft music and pretty quotes. Just the mirror, your raw reflection, and the ability to say, this is who I am, this is what I'm doing, this hurts, but it's mine. And yet, we live in a culture that glorifies curated wisdom. We've turned self-deception into a skill. People say they've matured because they don't cry in public anymore, but they still lash out in private. They say they've let go of their past, but they expect their next partner to fix it. Maturity arises from social integration, where we gain the tools to live and become, combined with individual responsibility for our freedom, and the capacity to view both external reality and internal emotions with objectivity. Play your part. Parent, employee, citizen. Carry the weight of someone else's expectations. Stay quiet. Do what the world told you was meaningful, and still feel the void, is not maturity. You can have a partner, kids, a job, a mortgage, and no idea what brings you peace beyond the next dopamine hit. Maturity means accepting life won't always make sense, that you won't always win, that people will hurt you and you will hurt them, and you can still choose growth. It means knowing freedom isn't about doing whatever you want. It's about owning who you are when things fall apart. And no, this isn't something you learn in school. Your parents probably didn't explain it. TikTok sure isn't going to teach it. Because real maturity isn't marketable. It doesn't come with filters, viral sounds, or external approval. So no, not everyone matures. Most people just get older. Maturity isn't a title. It's a daily practice. An inner workout where the opponent is your most comfortable version. And yes, sometimes you lose. You regress. You fall into old habits. But if you can recognize it and keep walking anyway, then yeah, you're growing. Subscribe to 277 Broadcast, where we don't romanticize adulthood or bottle healing into inspirational quotes. And remember, maturity isn't reaching a summit. It's getting up, showering, and deciding not to burn your life down. Just for today.